Welcome back. It's time for us to head to the throne room. Oh, there he is up there. Wait, is that a vase next to them? Or is it a... Oh, it's the device, isn't it? Yeah. Not the floaty one. The other side. That one there. Yeah, that. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Hello?
Welcome to my humble abode.
And here I was thinking that Ariok would wipe the floor with you, but you did that to him.
Well, not really. He just sort of disappeared.
And we're gonna do the same to Dantés.
You better stay out of our way, Melchior.
Of course. Just pretend like I'm invisible. I will merely serve as an idle spectator. I wouldn't dream of spoiling the boss's big moment. Though I do wish I could join in on the fun. I'd love to grab the neck of that wretched vermin who called that airship and give a nice long squeeze.
Worry not, Melchior. The passengers will have the distinct honor of witnessing their homes, families, and friends explode before their very eyes. All they can do is watch helplessly from above as their former lives go up in flames. I can hardly imagine a more perfect gift of fear.
You bastard!
Does your wickedness know no bounds?
We didn't come here to chat the night away, asshole. We came here to beat the shit out of you. Are you just gonna sit on that dumbass throne and hurl cheap taunt after cheap taunt?
No. We will hold our battle momentarily. And after the victor is determined, the final judgment will be passed.
There's the nuclear weapon.
So that's what it looks like.
It is still incomplete, so there is no need to fear too much. It cannot be detonated. At least, not without this key.
That's a big key.
That's the sword we saw in Dingo's video. Just the sight of it is sending chills down my spine.
Not surprising. It is a deadly blade. It's holy and demonic in nature. Its existence was a closely guarded secret of the royal family of Calvard. After the kingdom fell, the church attempted to recover it, but no trace of it was ever found.
So how did he end up with it?
So how in the goddess's name did you come into possession of a Peyron, a sword of divine darkness?
Divine darkness? Huh.
So that is what it's called.
Yeah, but divine darkness?
Wait, why are we only hearing about this now?
This sword has become something of a legend. I understand why you are shocked to see this in my hands. Allow me to enlighten you. This very blade was passed down to me. I had the right of its inheritance.
Oh wait, so this could genuinely be your abode, as you put it.
I was born by the name of Gerard Eldarion. I am a descendant of the royalty that once ruled Calvard. Therefore, both it and the throne are rightfully mine. You must be curious as to how a descendant of the royal family still lives and stands before you.
Nah, not really. Let's get to the fight, mate.
That is because I was taken into the care of a cult that is now extinct.
Oh, bloody hell. Yep.
The DG cult.
And interesting which two reacted to that.
They were one of the groups that went on to become the Gardens after spreading chaos across the Republic.
Oh boy, the Oathbreaker must have spilled the tea on that. Yes, the Gardens can trace its roots back to the cult.
And we know what Ren said about spilling tea.
as well as the Order of the Moonlight Horse, which he and I once belonged to. Then he ran off to the Society with the Golden Butterfly and another ex-member, leaving 7-year-old me in the dust. But he did tell me I could make my very own Garden of Killers. And oh, did I very much enjoy doing so. As a result of my efforts, I met the Emperor, herded the remnants of the cult, became acquainted with Arioch and Olympia, and most important of all, found our wonderful boss shortly after he assumed control of Almata. I met a descendant of Calvardian royalty and a former high priest of the DG cult. How could I perceive it as anything but a fortuitous twist of fate?
D, therefore G. Mate, you said it wrong.
So what exactly are you all trying to accomplish here?
Are you attempting to restore the Republic's monarchy? Or are you following in the footsteps of the cult?
Neither. Again, his entire motive seems to be bring terror, bring about fear in the populace. As to why, not entirely sure, but we've seen what emotions can do in other nations. So it's probably going to bring about some mystical palace or something like that. You know how these things go.
Neither. I care nothing for the country's revolution 100 years ago, nor do I care about the increasing number of immigrants welcomed through its doors. And I will not leech off the teachings of the cult like a parasite, as my parents once did. I'm afraid those things bring me no fulfillment whatsoever. I am not the kind of man who obsesses over past glories, nor do I desire to rebel against the goddess. Everything that drives a human being to action, friendship, work, envy, love, all of it holds no meaning, just an endless source of frivolity and tedium. So I sought a diversion, a reprieve from this vapid world, and I found just the answer I was looking for. The ultimate source of reprieve. Fear.
Yeah. But again, why?
You cannot deny that our neighbors in the Erebonian Empire prospered greatly as a result of conflict.
Yeah, we have some idea why, the curse. But why did Van react that way? Is he more connected to the idea of fear then? I mean, we've got the whole nightmare aspect, yeah, I get that, but it's more a case of like, are you more directly connected to what's going on here with this sword then? Potentially.
And much like conflict, fear is a fundamental component of human nature. Life, death, order, and chaos can only exist because of fear. It is at the heart of everything, the foundation upon which all else exists. Once I learned that, I began my lifelong pursuit to seek out fear in its purest form and instill it in everyone.
Like, I've got thoughts of like, is this Grendel's weapon? Is what I'm sort of like getting in my head here. Like you basically face the nightmare, unleash Grendel, and this is your weapon. This is your sword as Grendel. Maybe that's what's going on. Yeah.
You're one sick piece of shit. You know that.
So that's why you were drawn to the concept of nuclear weapons. And you got Professor Callahan wrapped up in your web of lies.
Indeed. And he created a wondrous work of art. But alas, it just isn't good enough on its own. As a weapon, it's too unstable, and it won't leave a permanent mark on the world. Even if we were to take the lives of everyone in this city. People will be dismayed for a time, but like with the Salt Pail and Retributive Tower incidents, they will forget and move on. And that is what led me to the idea of this carnival. It is the birthplace for the ultimate fear, one that will fester inside every human being for the rest of their lives. Now, I grow weary of idle chatter. Shall we begin our duel to the death?
Sounds good to me. You are so going down!
This'll be tough, but we can't afford to lose.
We also can't afford to be reckless. I'm almost certain he's up to something.
I mean, yeah, clearly.
Well, regardless, we've got to pull out all the stops if we want to beat this guy.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm going full throttle from the get-go.
Grendel?
Mare!
Mare to the rescue! Okay, Van. Hope you're ready to...
What?
Huh? Yeah. Ready to go!
Okay. Sharkswell, the Grendel's all yours!
Again, I feel like there's something going on with that sword.
Ah, there it is. I was wondering if you would pull the same trick again. So that must be your nightmare, then.
What just...
Mare! Something's interfering with her AI.
Bear, snap out of it!
No! This is all wrong! This isn't who I am! This isn't me!
She vanished.
The hell did you do to her?
What's wrong? You still have your restraints, do you not? You should focus less on her and more on the battle at hand. I wonder how this will play out. Will I fall prey to your nightmare? Or will you be consumed by my fear?
Let's go!
So many questions.
All right. Let's see just what you can do.
It's gotta be something to do with the sword and some connection to the Grendel there. It's gotta be at this point. Anyway, Oblivion Fist. That's what we got, Oblivion Fist. Slow it down. We wanna get the hate up there.
And take the heat.
Damage down.
I'm all fired up.
What's that? I was gonna say Abaddon. No, okay. Get boost out. Actually, we'll get 2 boosts out on you because of what's coming up. Okay, so let's go with the CP boost first. That got everyone? Yep.
Theo, we need help.
Thank you! Now or never!
Another boost going there.
Max boost!
Just the one. Just the one.
Make it count.
Okay. Let's go with the Chrono Drive. Get a quick going here.
Time to go all out! Initiating drive!
Alright, boost.
Energy output at maximum.
We'll bring you over here, Philly. And we'll do... let's get a bit closer there. Damage up in the CP regen. Alright.
Stop right there.
Pierce! Abaddon nail!
Pathetic. Alright, I changed up some quartz in case you're wondering. Just basically took stuff from rank 2 to rank 3 in the quartz, so it's like opened up a few more skills here and there. just in case you're wondering. We'll go with the shield from you, actually.
Dispatching shield.
On your knees!
Do your worst.
Energy output at maximum.
What? Can't take the heat.
No, it's not the heat that's the problem. Okay.
No need to go easy on him.
I'm not going easy on him. Calm down with your little comments here, people. Just contemplating things. Lovely.
Deploying shield.
Pierce! Abaddon!
Put you in your place.
Pathetic.
Boost it. And let's get one of them in. Howling Roar. Limited Blaster. Stunned ya. We got options here. Okay.
No need to go easy on him.
Damage up could be good, actually. Do we really need it? We got damage up quite a few places, actually, so... Try for a
So
rot.
much for expectations.
Initiating drive.
Energy output at maximum.
That'll be 4. That might come in before he gets unstunned. Just not sure.
Make it count.
It's like...
Ha! No need to go easy on him.
This'll hurt.
So much for expectations.
Yeah, we go Bulwark Blade.
Activating skill.
Blades within me. Destroy.
Pathetic.
Good.
Activating skill.
Judith. Still got options here at the moment.
What? Can't take the heat.
We don't need the shield.
Time to go all out.
Do we need the quick? Has everyone got the quick? Yeah, everyone's still got quick. Okay.
No need to go easy on him.
Yeah, we'll go with that. That's not what I wanted. That.
Zygot activated. Catcher, your turn.
Pathetic.
So we'll get that and the 4 there.
Time to go all out.
Depends what comes Ketra's way, I feel.
What? Can't take the heat. Pathetic. Pathetic. I've seen better.
Really?
Here we go! Heralding fist!
Here's our chance.
Sepith.
Energy output at full throttle.
Alright, so we got boosts all around we could use.
This'll do the trick.
Let's see if we can get him to stun again. Because that could be
No
good.
need to go easy on him.
Damage is up everywhere,
This'll do the
really.
trick.
So much for expectations.
Might go for the CP boost.
Satellite cure.
I owe you.
I'm going.
Bring that out.
Let's go, Zeros. Lance mode activate. Degama,
We might be able to get him to stun again.
Boost gauge limit exceeded.
Activating skill.
So now we got Fetty's boost there.
You're finished. Ignis. Rampage.
Well, the
Boost gauge
plus is
limit
what I meant there.
crushed.
Another regal beatdown.
You're screwed now.
Activating
Let's go, Zeros! Lance mode, activate! Degama, driver!
Boost gauge limit exceeded.
Yeah, we're gonna get him stunned again, aren't we?
Got you.
Which is lovely. Pathetic.
You're screwed now.
Oh.
There we go. Now we're talking.
Now we know. It's like still next, like he lost that stun. That's what's annoying me there. It's like, ah. It's like I had
So
you
much for
stunned and you
expectation.
did that animation and now your stun's gone. It's like, damn you.
One skill. Ready up. I hope you're ready. Here's the climax. Grim Knight Wall.
Boost gauge
It's go time.
One skill.
Ready up.
I'm just double checking, like, nah.
I hope
We're
you're
out of
ready.
CP all around, really, aren't we?
Here's the climax. Grim Knight Wall.
Cower before me.
The eyes are very familiar.
Know me as a pandemonium ruler.
Pandemonium ruler.
Stop right there!
I think we're doing well there, though. Okay. So yeah, I think we're doing quite well, to be honest. Let's see
I see you
here.
can hold your own well enough.
Indeed. It's CP we kind of want to build back up, so...
Activating skill.
Now or never.
Okay, we can get several things out now should we want to.
You got this.
It's like boom, boom. But at the same time, it's like, you know what? Throw out the Zeram.
Thanks.
Barry, help me out.
Okay. Could get...
Keep your guard up.
He's next on that list, so it's like, ooh. Okay, so, damage what? I was gonna say, like, we should go for the shield and stuff and all that type of stuff. It's like, well, with his health so low, actually, I probably should have put that on someone else. We should just go for it. Really, shouldn't we?
Activating skill.
Like, yeah, just go for it.
Activating skill.
Give me power! Yeah! You're finished! Ignis! Rampage!
Activating skill.
Catcha! Activating
Unleashing
skill.
full strength. Lance mode, activate!
Activate.
Degama, driver! I'm going.
Activating
Let's go,
skill.
Zeros! Lance mode, activate! Degama, driver!
Oh. That's it?
Is that all?
What do you mean? I think I did quite
What
well.
do you expect?
I'm stronger than ever!
How dare he?
I leveled up.
Is that all your precious nightmare can do? How pathetic. Surveillance system, adjust parameters. Set the game's end time to exactly 3 minutes from now. Once the timer hits 0, throw a Peyron and I against the bomb.
Oh no!
Not good.
What a dirty trick.
Dare mock me?
We dare. Ow. I mean, that's not sharp.
I was right all along. I found it. Seems my work here is now done.
Yeah, there's something inside Van, isn't there?
Van! Are you alright?
I'll see to you right away.
Don't worry. My injuries aren't that bad.
Just based on the dialogue from the skills during the fight, is the thing that's inside Van called Pandemonium? That's the feeling I'm getting there.
Nothing like what he has. Didn't really have much of a choice at the end there.
Of course you didn't!
That was self-defense, pure and simple. Son of a bitch practically held a gun to our heads.
Yeah, if you didn't do that, he would have killed us and all of the people in Erasion.
The final boss, Dantés, has been defeated. Zone clear. Congratulations, Team Arkwright Solutions. You have won the game.
Boom! Oh, God.
Don't worry. It'll take more than a little fall to detonate it.
So it's finally over, right?
I believe so. The game at least is fit.
That's right. This marks the end of the greatest party in history. Ah, even in death, you shine so beautifully, boss. You died with the grace of an angel.
I mean, this was clearly all according to plan.
But you were also as selfish as a devil till your dying breath. How could you walk the road to hell by yourself and leave me to wallow in misery? Though I suppose that's part of why I fell for you in the first place.
You're free to join him any time, bud.
The jig is up, Melchior. We beat your stupid game, and your organization is toast. Why don't you surrender and come quietly?
That sword only answers to those it deems worthy. You will not be able to use it to detonate the bomb.
Of course. That was never in the cards. But I figure I can whip up a nice little fireworks show to commemorate the life of my dear boss.
Explosive artifacts!
I scattered them all throughout the palace, just in case it all shook out like this.
What the?
If you wish to make it out alive, you better get moving. I hope to see you alive and well at our next meeting. Adieu!
Damn it!
We've got to book it. Let's go.
We gotta grab the Genesis and the bomb.
Right!
You can leave that to me.
Thank you.
What about Mare? What's going on with Mare? Okay, so he's coming back then. You know how Falcom are. Can't trust that.
It's Ariok's armor.
Yeah, what?
But there isn't anyone inside.
The Fangs of Rahu has a mind of its own. It craves fresh sacrifices, and it will get what it desires, master or no master.
What? You're pulling my leg, right?
It's not going to let us past, is it?
We really don't got time for this shit right now.
Then we'll deal with it for you.
Oh, hello.
Oh!
You know what's bizarre? I just got a message from Sarah asking if I was available to chat, and I was like, no, I'm recording Daybreak right now. And then her character turns up. That's impeccable timing.
Impeccable timing, you two.
Creepy.
We came as soon as we heard the game was over.
Collecting artifacts is kind of our thing. So, you can leave this to us.
Wait! But this place is about to collapse!
Don't worry. We have an escape route already laid out.
You have our thanks, but don't dawdle in this place for long.
Not another step! It's payback time, Fangs of Rahu. Let's do this, Leon!
Right.
Searing seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
Glacial seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
That's where we came in from!
How do we get out now? Over there!
Smash a window. There are windows, right?
There's fire here, too!
Ugh, where's the convenient exit when you need it?
This way'll do. It leads to the watchtower on the castle walls. All right, you guys. Get ready to jump!
Jump?
What? You're insane!
Oh no!
What else are you gonna do at this point? Plus, there's an airship nearby. We should be alright. Oh no, landed in the water, which wouldn't be the smoothest of landings. It'd still be very painful.
We're alive, aren't we? I think so.
Why in the hell did you think that was a good idea? You some kind of maniac.
You can't say that when it worked. You're alive, aren't you? You're out, aren't you?
Maniac or not, we're alive. So, yeah, I think it was a solid plan.
Exactly.
My attempt to soften our landing with shards proved successful.
This is why I like Falcom, because I'm just like, yeah, but the water tension, it's still gonna hurt. It's still gonna, like, oh no, we accounted for that. Moving on.
I wish you remembered that some of us aren't the athletic type.
That was awesome! It felt like we were acting out the climax of a movie or something.
As long as everyone is alive and well, I won't complain.
It's finally over.
Yeah, we've closed the books on this case.
No. Oh dear, no.
Though we still have plenty of work ahead of us, and the lives Almata stole will never be returned. But I think we've paid back the debt we owed those people, and then some. For now, that's good enough for me.
The worst is yet to come, isn't it?
I was finally able to avenge my bros.
Yeah. I hope Ida's smiling from up above. I'm sure she is.
Maybe the people of Basel can rest easy now.
Oh, hey you guys!
Is everyone okay?
It looks like they're all in one piece at least.
Ren! Elaine! Marielle!
Here comes the welcome wagon.
Things are gonna get pretty busy around these parts, but if we work together, we'll be done in no time.
Huh? Who's we?
Don't be like that. We have a lot of cleanup to do and you're helping.
But we're just... okay.
Think of it as helping out Elaine. She's going to be busier than any of us.
Guess that's true. Fine, you win. We'll do what we can.
Compared to dismantling the Mafia, cleanup should be a walk in the park.
know what I find funny? Everyone's looking at this with like smiles on their faces. The public are going to be like, what's going on? There's big explosions in the palace. What the hell? But they're all like, oh, yay, we won.
He didn't do half bad for a dropout.
I'm afraid I'll require a little more proof before I accept that he is worthy of our time and trust. Anyway, what should we do from here? We were unable to recover those artifacts.
Ugh, don't remind me. Guess I ought to hit up the CID's chief and see what our next move is.
I suppose we can call this a job well done.
Indeed. We met all of the objectives that were issued to us by the President. However, our main AI's predicted danger level remains the same.
It should have changed by now, but it's still showing as yellow. We must remain vigilant as we wait for the grand reveal next month.
Uh-huh.
Most of our primary objectives have been accomplished. However, I regret to inform you that the Overseer of the Thorns managed to escape. I must also apologize about the matter related to the Dark Blue Core. We have already begun pursuit of the former target, and we will expand our search radius for the latter.
Uh-huh.
Everything will be taken care of, Captain.
The core. Dark blue. Like the Grendel.
Truly well done.
Aye,
I'll
aye.
update your rank.
I'll gladly take that.
Hermes gear and chrono armor.
That's pretty good, I guess.
As it just, eh? Thought I did well.
This was inevitable.
Yeah, that's fair. Proceed. With caution. It's the 30th of November. It had been 8 days since the events of erasing came to a close. After the crisis was resolved, it was announced that the explosion at Vashtar Palace and Kray's destruction were the work of Almata. However, as if to quell any unease, it was also promptly announced that Almata was no more thanks to the CID and a number of external collaborators. With the last remaining nuclear device being recovered, the state of emergency around Edith was lifted the next day. How do you know it's the last? This happened in tandem with the fervent reports that the CEOs of the Quincy Company and ETWS had been formally arrested. This was a shock to many. The Quincy Company's products were beloved across the continent, and ETWS vehicles seen as a major status symbol. It was almost unfathomable that both men had been blackmailed into funding a terrorist organization. The Quincy Company's CEO, being the father of a famous A-rank bracer, added to much of the discussion as well. However, as his daughter personally led the charge on his arrest, the general public's sentiment was one of compassion and concern. And her attempt to turn in her bracer badge was summarily rejected by the guild's headquarters in the Mon. Like, no. But I went, no. You can't quit. No. Calvard's economy, which had been briefly thrown into disarray by the state of emergency, was quick to return to relative normality. Yet some things would never return. The impending end of reparations continued to emit a small degree of unease among the populace. Still, this and the culmination of events had no ill effect on the President Gramhart's approval rating. Indeed, they only served to increase it. I wonder if that's also part of a plan. His office stated that a memorial service for Kray would be held during December 3rd's Revolution Festival. Following that would be quite the reveal. The Calvard military's newest weapon would be on display, a symbol of the country overcoming its grief and moving forward with great strength. Weapon? A weapon to surpass Orbal gear?
So
So that's that, huh?
Yeah, well, Melchior's still on the run, which does bug me. But the authorities and the guild have taken out all their bases and secured any routes that could be used to flee the country. Their partners in crime are being taken care of too, right?
Indeed, the Graalsritter and Iscariot have put aside their differences for now to pursue the Gardens. Several Jaegers, including those of Ikaruga, and even the Society have also been working toward that end.
Meanwhile, Heiwei and Marduk spearheaded the effort to expose all of Almata's connections. I believe their findings, which reveal a number of associates, have since been sold to the CID.
That's quite a lot.
Man, getting in Sao never miss a beat.
Abby and the rest of our people have been hard at work with Eisenshield too.
As for the nuclear weapon, we don't need to worry about that either. Professor Hamilton and the other disciples supervised its disassembly, so it's no longer a threat. Professor Callahan isn't believed to have made any more, and the Mafia won't be capable of making more themselves anytime soon.
Even if the one sword capable of detonating them was still in their possession, they would still need a device to be detonated. I might add that Calvert is aiding the Congregation for the Sacraments in going through and clearing the rubble that was once Vashtar Palace. They expect to have finished the task and found that sword together with the halberd and armor artifacts by mid-next month.
None of them can be used by anyone but their rightful owner anyway, right? I guess once that's wrapped up, we'll be able to say this whole thing's well and truly over.
I suppose so, yes. To think we've persevered through so much.
Yeah, it's a happy ending all around, isn't it?
We sure have.
Yeah.
I'm still worried about Melchior, though. Just to me, it's strange how no one seems to have any idea where he is.
I still can't believe what he did to his own boss. I don't know if I'll ever be able to understand how that guy thinks. Not that I want to.
Psychopath does psychopathic things. News at 11. Just how it is.
Yeah, it's that simple. No, there's clearly more going on, guys. Come on.
I wish I could have taken revenge on the last asshole responsible for my bro's deaths. I can't win them all, I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna have to leave that one to the Oathbreakers people. They say you gotta fight poison with poison. Now it's time to see if he'll live up to that old saying.
Right, but at least now, the world can finally be at ease.
Triple dot. Anya's? Are you still feeling guilty that you couldn't stop it all from happening? I am, but I'm also trying to tell myself that I did everything that I could. Including for the children of Erasion. Even if I can't help but feel like I put a lot of people out for nothing. That's not true at all. Perhaps there may be some who would see your actions as self-righteous, but I believe they were meaningful. Of course they were, and I'm not in the business of telling my assistants what's right and wrong either. You did what you believe was right, that's good enough for me. So you got my thanks too. Well, you're welcome, but I couldn't have done any of it without a lot of help from others. Not everything had a happy conclusion since Elaine's father ended up arrested. But I'm still so glad that we're able to gather like this again. Yeah. Me too. Our foes were a terrifying force to be reckoned with, but through everyone's cooperation we triumphed. It's not done! It's clearly not done! You deserve a lot of praise yourself, you know. Thinking back, there were a lot of times when I don't know what we would have done without you. We owe so much to the goddess, or maybe to our chief having the devil's own luck. Could be. Either that or cause I made Lady Luck my bitch. What does that mean? Will you stop that? You really can't help yourself, can you? So, we now have 6 Genesis in our possession. Yeah, this should be a big indicator that we're not done, but okay. I doubt I could have gotten this far without all of you, so thank you. Ah, we're happy to help. That just leaves 2 now though, right? There are supposed to be 8 in all, so that should be the case. Again, it still looks like they attach in some way to each other. We'll see, though. We'll see. Professor Hamilton has been looking into where they could be, but nothing has come up so far. All different symbols, though. Like, What do the symbols mean? Anyway, none have been discovered in any of Almata's bases or the Garden's hideouts either. I'm sure they'll turn up eventually. Just gotta keep looking.
So, now that we've dealt with Almata, things should be back to business as usual before long.
Yeah. It ain't over, mate.
There's still gonna be plenty on our plates, especially in the short term. But it's about time you guys started thinking about whether or not you want to keep working here.
Trip it up? Man. I suppose it is getting to be that time. The way things are going, my primary task will be complete before much longer. Still got other things I want to do here in the capital, at least. And hey, I'm not even employed here! Wasn't really talking to you, but since you seem so dead set against being here anyway, why not go home already? Well... I would, but the paparazzi are such a headache, and the food here is so good. I get that they're a hassle, but come on. They have to have given up on your story by now. And Nina seems worried about you. So even if you don't go see your family, you should still go back to your old place. I will eventually! Are you my mother? Perhaps you should discuss the situation with the owner of your apartment. I was talking to you, though. What? They're still covering all the trouble Almata caused, but I doubt that'll last more than a month. So unless I start taking on more subcontracted jobs, I'm not going to need to pay out for any assistance anymore or have the budget to do it. But if I'm remembering right, she hired you to help find all the Genesis, and you haven't done that yet, so... Fan. But... I plan to find those last two Genesis. Alright, fair enough. But it's gotta be on the side while I do other work from here on. So while a helping hand, when I'm swamped, would be nice. That's all I'm gonna need you for. Besides, you're gonna be loaded up with student council work for a good while after next month rolls around. That's true, but... what kind of work? Oh, there's gonna be some big event taking place at Anya's school in a few months. There's no need to hurry them into a discussion about a decision. Yes. As you said, you still intend to help deal with the aftermath of Almata's actions. I will remain here to assist you with that as well. And the more we have on our side, the better. You're not wrong there.
I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that you should be thinking about this stuff. The Revolution Festival's in 3 days, and we're gonna be drowning in work until then for sure. Been a while since we could focus on 4 SPGs and Edith, so hope you're ready to dive in soon as breakfast is done.
Speaking of breakfast... Ah, yes, good meal, yes. What you gonna do, you know? Finale. For you upon your return. I'll meet you guys back here at 10:30. What are you gonna be up to in the meantime, Agnes? Oh, not much. I do have something that I need to do, though. I think I should take care of a software update that needs installing now, actually. Version 3.6.2 of the Kitty engine that was released last night. I was thinking the same thing. I'll just get going for now, then. Until later. So she pushed an update, huh? Our ex-Kitty sure keeps herself busy. I just know her workload in Erasium must have been nuts, too. This is for the best, I think.
Yeah, just tell me what you want.
Yeah, what happened to Mare? She hasn't done anything out of the ordinary since erasing. There's still a lot of mysteries to be solved about both her and the Grendel. Those have got nothing to do with the others, not even Anya's. Debatable.
No! This is all wrong! This isn't who I am! This isn't me!
I was right all along. I found it. Seems my work here is now done.
Still, maybe Master was right that I laid that on them out of nowhere. There's still time until we need to head out. Why don't I go check on them? Well, it's interesting we got all those red triangles on the map there. But yeah, what we'll do is we'll end this part here, and in the next part we'll see about speaking to the rest of our group. Shower! I might get a shower, actually. Yeah. But anyway, we'll see you in the next part. Ta-da for now!